welcome back to another tutorial. Hope you're doing good. Thank you so much guys for always coming back. My name is Cynthia. If you're here for the first time, you're highly welcome. Please subscribe to my new YouTube channels. I will link them in the description box below. One is the sewing channel and the other one is the baking channel. In this video, we're going to be making a kaftan dress. I'll be using 3.5 yards of lace fabric for this tutorial. I will turn my fabric to the wrong side. So I will go ahead and then fold my fabric into two. So I will fold my fabric like so. So I don't want to cut the side selvage. The selvage is the beauty of the kaftan. If I cut it out, it won't look nice. So that is why I folded it this way. So I folded it into two. I will fold it again. So now I have my fabric folded into four. So we go ahead and place the measurements. The length of the kaftan dress is 62 inches. Yes, 62 inches. Because it's a kaftan dress, I'm going to be making use of this whole part. So I will just place the shoulder measurement. The shoulder measurement I'm working with is 14 inches. Divided by 2 is 7 inches. I will just mark this for illustration purpose. I'm going to be making use of the whole part here. So this is 7 inches. I will extend the shoulder. So I will add 18 inches to the 7 inches. Making it 25 inches. Folded into 4. When you open it up, the front is 50 inches and the back is 15 inches. I will take the neck measurement. I'm taking 3 inches for the neck width. That's the wideness of the neck. I will take 2 inches for the back depth. So I'll make a curve here. So I'll be adding this design to the front part. I will use this to cut out the front neckline. I will only cut out 2 inches for the back neck depth. I will go to the side here and mark 1.5 inches for shoulder slope. So I will connect the shoulder slope right from the neckline here. I will go ahead and cut the back neckline. I'll open it up. So before I bring it out, I'll make a notch here. This is the mid part. I'll be needing it later. I will bring the front panel out. I'll place the design on it. This is the reason I did not cut the front part. I will use this design to cut out the neckline. I will sew the neckline here. I will sew it here. So after I've done that, I will lay the back panel against the front one, right side facing each other. I will use 1/2 inch to join the shoulders together. I will sew this side and sew this side. Before I join the shoulders, I will hem the back neckline and attach the design to the front part. So guys, I'm done attaching the design to the front part. So I sew the neckline and then sew the edges also to the main fabric. I've also sewn the shoulders. So we go ahead and place the circumference measurement. So I will look for the midpoint here. This is my midpoint. I made a notch here earlier. So I will place this ruler as a guideline to place the measurement. So I'll mark this midpoint. I have to be careful because this is white fabric. So I'll go ahead and place the measurement. The round armhole I'm working with is 18 inches divided by 2 is 9 inches. I want it to be free a little bit. So this is the armhole. I will come down 1 inch from the chest line and there start sewing it. Instead of me marking 9 inches, I will mark 10 inches here. I don't want the chalk to stain the white fabric, so I will use pins as a guideline instead of chalk. So I will pin here. This is my 10 inches. From shoulder to waist is 16 inches. So I will use pin also to hold here. The reason I'm placing the measurement here is because I'm going to sew it right from the front side. I will sew it right on this front side. That is why I'm placing the measurement this way. From waist to hip is 8 inches. I will still use pin to hold it here. So I will go ahead and place the circumference measurement. The bust measurement I'm working with is 35 inches divided by 4 is 8 3/4. This is my midpoint. I will mark 8 3/4 on this side and mark 8 3/4 on the other side. I'm using this ruler as a guideline. So this is the 10 inches, that's the bust measurement. This is 8 3/4. I will add 2 inches for ease and 1 inch for sewing allowance. So that is 3 inches. I will take the pin away from that place and place it here. I will do the same thing to this other side. Eight 3/4. Now add 3 inches for sewing allowance and ease. The waist measurement is 32 inches divided by 4 is 8 inches. Right on the waistline here, I will mark 8 inches, then add 3 inches for ease and sewing allowance. 8, and I'll add 3 inches. So I will place my pin here. And I'll do the same thing to this side. So I will go to the hip line and place the hip measurement. The hip measurement is 42 inches divided by 4 is 10.5 inches. So right on the hip line here, I will mark 10.5 inches, then add 3 inches for ease and sewing allowance. I will do the same thing to this side. I will follow this hip line all the way to the bottom of the dress. So I've finished pinning it. I will go ahead and sew it. I will start sewing it right from the bust line here, from bust to the waistline, from waist to hip, and I will follow this line and take it to the bottom of the dress. When I get to the bottom of the dress, I will sew it up to here and leave about 6 inches open so that the person can walk freely. So I will do the same thing to this side. I will sew it right from the bust line to the waistline, from waist to hip. I will follow the hip line and bring it to the bottom of the dress. I will also leave 6 inches open at the bottom. And after I've done that, I will hem the bottom of the dress. I'm sewing it right on the right side here. I'm sewing it the way it is, not the wrong side. So guys, this is the finished look of the dress. It's a simple kaftan dress and easy to make. So I won't be putting on this outfit. It's not mine, it's for someone. So guys, we have come to the end of today's tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you like my video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my new YouTube channels. I will link them in the description box below. I love you guys. Bye.